Going live on YouTube. Nice if we had a countdown because that was quicker. So it says we've been live for 28 seconds, and it says we can go and view the stream. Yeah. So the fine ointment at the moment, just get this on record, is that you can't see me on your green room.
No, I'm getting the same picture I sent you earlier. I see the audio bouncing in your frame for the green room when I talk, which is odd because I don't have control over your audio at all. It shows the slider, and that my audio feed is coming to you and in my window also, but I see nothing for the output. And I can't even do the stream chat now at the bottom, and that may only be for Facebook. Because I have two.
I typed hello in there. Can you see the hello?
In the in the private guest chat or the stream chat?
Well,
they have two chats on the side.
Okay, I can't see the private one, but I can see the public one that goes out to Facebook, even if we're not live. And okay, we have a viewer.
We do.
This is Stephen Healy and my friend
Leland Best over here.
And we are across the pond. We're currently on holiday, and we're testing out YouTube because for the last 2 seasons we've gone live on Facebook. We've been a bit disappointed about the quality, so we're actually testing out ways to go to YouTube. So thank you for joining us. And I wish I could, if this was Facebook, we could actually feature your comment on the screen. But greetings from Wiltshire in England to Liverpool.
All the way over here in the U.S. and Michigan. So, yeah, I see us out on YouTube. Stephen, let me just check. I'm going to unmute the tab.
Okay.
I hear you. Okay, we're getting audio from both of us, so it sounds good. Not having a problem there.
Just so you know, we're testing an application called Lightstream, which allows you to broadcast to both Facebook and YouTube, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And actually lets you go to Twitch and Beam also if you'd like. And at one point when Donald Brandt and I tested this platform when it originated back in August of 2016. We were able to stream to a custom RTMP. So I'm not sure what happened there. I think when they added Beam, they took out the custom feed where you could broadcast to any RTMP feed. And I'm kind of curious. I'm going to contact them and see why they pulled that feature.
Yeah.
Obviously created by the folks from one of the guys from OBS and some others. If you look at their About Me page on Livestream, it's actually golightstream.com online. They rebranded from a different name, and I think it was Infinicine was the original name of the software when it came out. And now they've rebranded, and there are other Lightstream.com, so it's not a Lightstream.com, it's golightstream.com. To use the app, it's actually app.golightstream.com. So it's a little hard to find compared to most of the streaming platforms. I think they made it that way on purpose, Stephen, to be honest with you.
I think for the moment they want to be tucked away in a quiet little corner where they can get on with the testing and get the thing sorted.
Yep. But it's free. Can't complain for free.
Oh, true. And the thing is, be able to go into Facebook Live and 4 people up on screen, and you can swap the screens around, and quite nifty, really. I mean, it is. We've just got one glitch at the moment which threw us, but apart from that, the ability to switch screens. I'm just going to switch. We won't notice this, but I can switch screens and send that live, and it's now displaying the leaderboard. It's now displaying and send live, and it's now displaying the leaderboard. It's now displaying live in 5. Yeah.
Stephen, right now over there.
Thank you. I'm trying. I mean, the thing is, I'm a small fish in a very big pond.
Yeah, it is a big pond.
Not only am I the only Brit, I'm the only, well, semi-professional might be over the stretching it, but I'm the only BeLive.tv person.
Really?
There.
Well, Jeff was on there, isn't he? Isn't Jeff Adams on the list?
Well, sorry. Jeff's on for his own show. the Jeff
I
Adams show,
gotcha. Okay.
which he produces from his studio. I don't have a studio.
Yes.
Not like Jeff has.
Yeah.
I've just got my PC and the C920 and a lapel mic, and that's me. So I'm up against the big boys, but I'm just chuffed to actually be there. So we'll just have to see what happens.
Yes.
But I won't be going to attend the awards because I don't think I'm going to get one. But you never know.
Hey,
because they did
it happens.
several categories, but it was good.
Are they going to be doing final voting on the last day, which is Friday, right? That's when the big events take.
The last day's Friday. They've taken down. They're taking down the leaderboard tomorrow to keep the excitement going. I'll be getting in touch with people tomorrow. If I can get 30 more people involved, then I must stand a chance of staying. But it's been good fun. It's been good fun
for sure.
and a good experience.
Yep.
But I mean, the biggest change at the moment are on BeLive.tv because we're now into the second week of the trial on BeLive.tv.
Yeah,
where
keeping
it is
you
going
on
to be
your
payable.
toes over there. I see a lot of action over there, Stephen. I know they're keeping you on your toes with the Be Live at 5 or in 5 and the Be Live weekly show and everything else that's going on. What do you got? About 6 shows going now over on Be Live?
I've got the Be Live weekly, which I do with Jeff, and which we had Mari Smith on last night. Mari Smith is now promoting. Well, how does she phrase it? Be Live TV are one of her clients.
Oh, good. Good.
Whereas Jeff, Rachel, Molly, and Joel are actually working for Be Live TV. That's effectively,
what I thought. Okay.
Mari is not. She's taken them on as clients. So that means that she will host a show on BeLive.tv when it's arranged, and she will promote Be Live TV as well, which is all good. I mean, when we remember when these guys came out in October, we'd no idea what would happen.
No,
and they've just gone from strength to strength, haven't they?
Yeah, they keep adding some really cool stuff over at Be Live, and I always tell people if you want a simple way to get on your own TV show, that's the way to do it right there.
Yeah, I mean, we sat for an hour with Safria, and he gave nothing away, did he?
No.
no. They're very good at playing the cards close to the chest, and that was an enjoyable chat. And we did say we'd have a return chat.
Yeah.
So perhaps we could do a across the pond special, and
things have been picking up around this side of the pond. I'm working a lot, as you know, with a lot of the Pakistani folks over there, and they really enjoy what they're doing. They just got out of a lot of the kids over there just got out of college recently, and they've just gotten past Ramadan, which is their fasting month, and now they're out of that. So a lot of the people are back to eating their normal meals. I mean, they do eat in the evenings, but they spend the entire day fasting. So it was one of those things where we've had issues with connections at times. You know, the load shedding that goes on over there is kind of rough also, but they love Be Live. They're on Be Live all the time. And with the paid plan coming out, there are a lot of up and coming broadcasters that don't have the facilities to accommodate a paid plan. So they're looking to find other options now, and that's fine. Some of them are impoverished to some extent, but a lot of them are just like you and I. So we're having a lot of fun with those people. Rayhan and I have a lot of stuff going on in the background to help these up and coming broadcasters. So we're looking forward to what they have to bring to the table. Can't wait.
Well, indeed. I mean, with the group that you've got going and the broadcast that you're doing on a regular basis with people, it's got to be an interesting time to be involved because their eyes sparkle, don't they?
Oh, they do. They really love it. Yeah. And I think it's opening a lot of eyes. I think what the greatest thing I've discovered about live streaming across the globe is that it's allowing people to connect one-on-one rather than just expect to hear what you hear from media or the governments and what have you as to who the people that you're dealing with are. I think we've really stereotyped a lot of people in a bad light, and we have to open up the doors for communication. And we're always, I'm touting peace constantly when I'm working with these folks and others that come on the streams. And it seems they're no different than we are. They have the same passions and loves, and they get excited about the same things we do. It's nothing different, really. They live very similar lifestyles. They just eat different food. They drive different cars. They live in different homes. I mean, it's really what it comes down to. And there's a lot of conflict over in that area. We understand that. but they're working really hard toward communications with other countries. I know with the recent events over in Qatar, it's been very difficult, but and India and Pakistan never have gotten along very well. But they were just over in your neck of the woods recently for the big cricket match.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Pakistan took over the lead there again. It's kind of a back and forth thing. If you go back into the history of the matches that have taken place between those two teams, it's like back and forth. India wins, then Pakistan wins, then India wins, then Pakistan wins, if they end up in the finals. And this year, Pakistan won. A lot of good sportsmanship, but at the same time, some of that gets turned around, and people look at it in a bad light. And it's not the people. It really isn't. It's other influences in the country. So,
well, cricket's a great leveler.
Yeah,
because you've got 11 for each team, and you've got the supporters, but it's the people on the playing field who count, and it's the best team on the day, as with any game, and that's the beauty of it. That anything can happen during a cricket match. And I mean, England were knocked out. Sorry?
Do you play cricket? No,
not at the moment. No. I'll tell you a story. As we're on, I'll tell you a story.
Go ahead.
I played school cricket, and then we had a local team, which was Nelson, which was a team in what's called the Lancashire League, which is 20 teams throughout Lancashire who, during the summer months, play each other. Okay, so there's 19 matches, and you all play each other. Mm-hmm. And it's all good sportsmanship. And Nelson, I started off scoring. For a cricket match, you need somebody to keep the score in a scorebook. So when a ball is hit, that was a 4, and the 4 goes to that batsman, and all that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Well, eventually, I worked my way up to being club secretary. And in those days, we had a professional player who would come in from India or Pakistan or South Africa or New Zealand or Australia. There are about 20 cricket playing nations. And I had to pick one up at the airport, a chap called Sarfraz Nawaz, who is one of the most famous Pakistani cricketers. And he was coming to pro for us for the year. I think he was paid the princely sum of $5,000 for the season. He played the 20 matches. And he went on not only to play for Nelson, but for Northamptonshire, which is a county, and then he played for Pakistan for many years. And if you mention his name, he's well respected. So I've been involved in cricket since I was about 15.
Yeah, you're gonna have to type that one in the chat for me so I remember which gentleman to mention, because it's a daily routine for me to get up and probably consult with several individuals on the platform. So I've got some really cool news for you, Stephen, while I have you here, because it has to do with social media in general, but it also has to do with several other things, and particular cryptocurrency. I don't know if you've seen any of the recent word around of a new site that came out last summer. Very big thing taking place right now on social media. It's called Steemit.com. STEEM, not STEAM. This is the first known social media platform that is paying its content creators to produce content on their site. And the way they do that is by generating cryptocurrency through the blockchain. And the blockchain continues to generate cryptocurrency just like Bitcoin does. It's similar to Bitcoin, but a much smaller. It's on the stock exchange as a property, you might say, as a commodity. Yeah. But its value is about $2 a coin. Okay, not compared to the 3,000 that we're looking at for Bitcoin right now, which is in high demand. But it's very similar to Reddit. It's set up and established on the same platform basis where you have upvotes for the content to stay at the top of the page. We've witnessed several people I know have made hundreds of dollars already on the platform. I know people who are making 5 figures a month on the platform. I know people who are making 5 figures a year on the platform. And some are making up to 7 figures a year on the platform. Those are ones that have been around for a while, obviously. They start out as minnows and they become whales over time, similar to other platforms out there. But if you want to go see what it's all about, check out steemit.io is the informational page. And then steemit.com is where you'll find the actual site itself. Now they have chat that's built into a separate entity, and they also have some Discord channels that are out there. But the biggest thing here is that their user base is really probably one of the politest setups we've seen. You have to actually be approved to get in. You file your application to get on the site. And I think what they do is they go check your social channels to see how active you are, see what type of content you create before they allow you into the site. Myself and Ani Alexander have been out there. She's experienced some sincere growth. I'm still starting. My wife's working out there on a page of her own, and we've gotten several others out there to work it. It's not a system to try to game by, having people upvote your stuff or follow a ton of people just to get followers. But I've already gotten 100 followers out there in less than 2 weeks. Okay. And I haven't checked my account recently, but I am making money. It starts out small, and as you build your following and get to know the people who can upvote your posts for you, the higher amount of rank that the people have on the site that upvote your post, the more money you make for those upvotes. Very interesting stuff. And right now, the Steam coin, or they call it SBD, which is Steam backed dollar, is worth about $1 US. So if you're making Steam, you're making about that much in money, but you have to exchange it through the Bitcoin exchanges. You go out, you exchange Steam for Bitcoin, and then you exchange Bitcoin for cash. The process should be streamlined here much better than it is soon, we hope, as long as Steam continues to gain momentum and demand is there for Steam. It should increase in value. It's been as high as $4 in the recent past. And they expect it to start climbing as people start coming onto the platform. So I highly recommend anyone out there who creates content, whether it's blogging or travel or video even. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can connect YouTube videos, drop images. It gets into it's a little more raw than what some people might expect to see, but this is just one example. They will be building similar platforms to Twitter and Facebook in the near future. This one is like Reddit, so it's a little bit different than what most people might be accustomed to. Very cool stuff, and I'm very excited for what it has to offer. I've seen people with one post make as much as $1,500 or $2,000 on one post because
it's been a well kept secret, Leland, because it's whooshed over my head. But thank you for that. I'll take a look right after the show.
It was a secret for me too. I just found out about it like 2 weeks ago. So I signed up. So I had to go check it out before I made any recommendations to anyone. And I've seen nothing but good things from the people who are on the site and the way they control it and the way the blockchain fits into the software. And, it's not money being generated by the people. You don't have to pay to use the site at all. But you can build yourself equity in the site by reinvesting your Steam back into what's called Steam Power. So each time you get paid on a post, you get half in dollars, half in power. And you can actually take your dollars and buy more power, which allows you to advance in rank. And that way, when you upvote other people, you actually produce more income for them because you're a higher ranking person within the blockchain. And everything's recorded. You can go back and actually see every single post that you ever did. And it's locked in for life on the blockchain. So it'll never be deleted. It'll never be removed. You can't have somebody delete your posts on you, kind of thing. So it's pretty cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Thanks for helping me test this afternoon. Know a lot more than we did before.
Yeah. And I can't wait till summer's over. We'll be able to start up on a new season of Across the Pond, get things rolling again. We're going to kind of work on the format a little bit and see if we can tweak things here and there. I know our viewership was down for the last season from what we would hoped. We did a lot of work and effort that we put together to build up that channel, and we'll fire it back up once summer's over, and we'll see what happens.
Indeed.
All right, Stephen, thanks for having me.
Okay, take care. See you again soon. All right. To everybody, thanks for watching Leland tonight, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, so we stop going live now.